Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is the fourth video in playlist Literary Ages. In this video, we are going to discuss the Augustan Age. The 18th century literature is called the Augustan Age. The name is taken from Emperor Augustus, as the Greek and Latin literature of the era of Augustus was very sophisticated and of high praise. So the 18th century English literary figures imitate the Greek ideals and associate themselves with literature of Augustus era. That's why this is called Augustan Age. The Greek and Latin literature of the Augustus era was sophisticated, and the 18th century English literary figures associate themselves with the Greek and Latin ideals. So that's why the age is called the Augustan Age. Augustan Age is also called New Classical Age, Age of Pope, and Age of Johnson. This is called New Classical Age because classical ideas were revived, writers imitate classical art and literature. There was a strong emphasis drawn on logic and reason. Writers imitate the classical genres like the epic poetry and satire. The writers of the 18th century were drawing inspiration from Homer, Virgil, Horace, and Ovid, who were prominent Greek authors, and they were from the era of Emperor Augustus. The Augustan age is also called the Age of Pope because of the dominance of Alexander Pope. His works like Rape of Lock, Dunsed were influential at time and widely read. His mastery over heroic couplet has a profound impact on poetic form of that age. This age is also called the Age of Johnson because Samuel Johnson was prominent figure of that time. His dictionary of English language, which is published in 1755, was a monumental work in lexicography. His essays and periodicals like Rambler and Adventurer conveyed a wide range of themes like morality, wit, charity, etc. The literature of the Augustan age was predominantly intellectual, logical, and rational, while lacks in emotion, imagination, and passion. The literature of the age was largely satirical. The satire was political, social, and even personal. The literature mostly dealing with town life as mainly portrays coffee houses and drawing rooms and look for mannerisms and good sense rather than rural and natural life. The major author and their works of Augustan age are Alexander Pope, Oliver Goldsmith, Daniel Defoe, Jonathan Swift, Dr. Samuel Johnson, Henry Edmund Burke, William Blake, and Henry Fielding. These are some of the prominent authors of the Augustan age. So, this was all about the Augustan age. In short, the Augustan age is called the Augustan age because it takes name from the Emperor Augustus. The literature of the era of Emperor Augustus was very sophisticated and of high praise. So, the 18th century English literary figures were imitating classic Greek ideals. So that's why the era was called the Augustan Age. Further, the era was also called New Classical Age because they were imitating the classic ideals. This was called Age of Pope and Age of Johnson because of the dominance of Alexander Pope and the dominance of Samuel Johnson. Thank you very much for watching.